Hi students, welcome to another video of Smartly Learn. In this video, we are going to see how to solve first question in exercise 4.3. We are going to look at the second subdivision in this particular question. Now let us look at the problem. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equation. If real root exists, find them. The equation they have given this time is 3x squared minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. So let us note the equation 3x squared minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. In order to find the nature of the roots, we are going to compute the value b square minus 4ac. If this is negative, we say no real roots. And if this value is equal to 0, then we say equal and real roots. And if it is greater than 0, we are going to say real and distinct roots. So with this in mind, the first step is to compute the value of b square minus 4ac. Now let's start doing that. The value of b is going to be minus 4 root 3 the whole squared minus 4 into value of a is 3, value of c is 4. Now let's calculate b square. Minus on squaring is going to be positive, so we can ignore that. 4 square is 16. So 16 root 3 square is 3. So 16 into 3, 48. Now 4 3s are 12, 12 4s are 48. So 48 minus 48 is 0, which means you have equal and real roots. Now, the question also stated if you have real roots, we are supposed to find the value. So now the next step is to find the value of the two real roots. You need to understand this can be done by two approaches. One is factorization, other is using the formula method. So for now, I'll show the factorization method. Once that's done, we will also see how to handle it through formula. So first, in order to factorize, we are going to do a splitting the middle term. The product that we are looking at is plus 12. So I need a plus 12 such that the sum of this is going to be root 3. I already know root 3 exists. So in one factor, I'm pitching in the root 3 first. We look at the sign later. So if I put root 3 in one factor, then automatically I'm forced to put root 3 in another factor too. So root 3 into root 3 is going to fetch me a 4. So I need a product of 4 too, and this product has to come from two different factors. So I'm looking at this as 2 root 3 comma 2 root 3. Now I need a minus in the middle term, so I'm putting this as minus 2 root 3's on both the factors. When on multiply, you get to have the plus 12. Now that we identified the factors, now let's split it. So 3x squared minus 2 root 3x minus 2 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now the common terms between these two, I'm going to take root 3x outside. So this means root 3x minus 2 inside 2. And in between these two terms, I take minus 2 outside. So I get to have a root 3x minus 2 here as well. So now you see root 3x minus 2 into root 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So this fetches you factors, two real roots whose values are 2 by root 3 in both cases. So you get to have 2 by root 3 as roots 2 times. See, two roots, both the values are equal. So that is what we said, equal and real roots. So we found this value through splitting the middle term. Now let us see if we get the same value by applying formulas. So let us list the formula first, then we will start applying the formula. So what is the formula to compute it? It is minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac, the whole thing divided by 2a. Now let's start substituting. Minus b, so minus of minus 4 root 3 is plus 4 root 3 plus or minus, what is b square? 4 root 3 the whole square. Minus I'm ignoring because on square you'll get a positive number. So 4 root 3 we just computed it to be 48 minus 4ac. So in this case also it will come as 48. Remember we just computed this whole thing back as b square minus 4ac is going to be equal to 0. So divided by 2a, which is 2 into 3. So this section is going to vanish. So 4 root 3 by 6 you will be writing twice. So it is 4 root 3 by 6 two times, and you can remember simplify this like this. So this is 2 by 3, and so 2 root 3 by 3 can also be written as 2 by root 3. So you do 2 by root 3 two times, and which is what you got in the first place by doing a splitting the middle term. So whether you approach through the splitting the middle term method or the b square minus 4ac route, the answer will be the same. In the next video, we will see how to solve the third subdivision in this particular question. Please extend your support to me by subscribing to my channel Smartly Learn. You can also reach out to me through my website www.smartlylearn.in for more practice worksheets. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.